Hey everyone, welcome to this React course. My name is Zan, and in this series, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about building awesome web applications with React, which is one of the most popular JavaScript UI libraries out there. Whether you're a complete beginner or just looking to level up your TypeScript or React skills, this course has something for you. So in this first video, we are going to cover what React is, why it is so widely used, and how to set up your development environment to start building with it. React is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces, and it was developed by Facebook. It is a component-based library, which means we can break down our complex UIs into small, reusable pieces of code, and then we can reuse those components again and again throughout our project. React uses Virtual DOM under the hood, which makes it very efficient, scalable, and most importantly, fun to work with. And by the end of this course, you will be able to build interactive UIs with React and update them efficiently as your app grows. So let's get started. Alright, so before we create our first React project, we first need to set up our development environment. And to work with React, you will need Node.js and NPM, which is Node Package Manager. So let's head over to the Node website. You can download the latest stable version of Node from here. If you prefer the latest version of Node instead of the stable, you can download that from here, but I would recommend the stable version. So download it from here and then install it. Once you have Node installed, you can check if it's working properly by opening your terminal if you're using Mac or command prompt if you're using Windows. Let's open our terminal and let's type node -v. This v means version. So if your node was properly installed, this command will print the version of node that is installed in your machine. Otherwise, this command will give some error. Let's hit enter. As you can see, I have version 22 installed for node, and similarly for npm -v, and I have version 10 installed. Now that Node.js and npm are installed, we can now create a new React project. And React has a very great tool called Create React App that makes starting a new project super easy. So to use Create React App, we will do npx create React App, and the app name, I will go with my app. Now, if you want to use JavaScript with React, this command should work fine. But in this series, I'm going to work with TypeScript. So for that, I will need a TypeScript template. So to do that, we will define a template flag and value with TypeScript. So that's pretty much it. Now let's hit enter. So this Create React app can take a minute or two because it sets up everything for us. It installs all the dependencies and it do all the configuration. So right now, after this command is successfully run, we have everything ready to start working on our project. So let's navigate into our project folder, cd my app, and let's run our app and see what this Create React app set up for us. So to start our app, I will run npm start, and this will run our newly generated React application in the browser, and boom, there it is. We now have a basic React app up and running. Now let's our project in VS Code or any other coding editor that you prefer and see what project structure we have, what boilerplate code Create React app has provided us. So to do that, I will come back to the command prompt. And to open the current project, this current folder in VS Code, all I need to do is type code space dot. And this will open our current folder in VS Code. So here you can see we have this public folder, src folder, and a bunch of other files. This public folder has static HTML, favicon, and all the static stuff. We will not be working much with these static files. Instead, the main folder we will be working with is this src folder. And all the components and all the logic resides within this source folder. Right now, the most important file we have is this app.tsx. Now let's open this file and let's see what the code looks like. So this is what we have inside this app.tsx. Now let's start our application again using the VS Code terminal. So I will do npm start. And here is our app. So let's come back to this file. So here you can see we have this HTML, and this HTML is rendered here. So if I edit something here, let's say I delete this, and I save it, I open again, you can see this is the file that is handling this UI. So let's now create our first component using this app.tsx file. So the first thing I would do is to remove all this boilerplate code and change the function to an ESX arrow function. Arrow function syntax is not necessary, but I prefer working with arrow functions instead of the old-fashioned JavaScript functions. So for that, I just need to convert it like this. And now we can start writing our HTML code. So if I write welcome and I save it and I come back to browser, here we can see welcome. Now let's write some other thing. Welcome to this React course. All right, so now we have an error. And the error, if I hover over it, it says JSX expressions must have one parent element. So right now we are basically returning two elements from this return statement, but this is incorrect. So to fix it, all we need to do is to get this code and wrap it within a div or any other element. And now you can see our that error has gone. Now if I open the browser, you can see the text here. So now sometimes this div or some other element will work fine, but you do not always want to wrap all of your components within a div. So to do that, we can actually just use an empty tag as well. It is not necessary to use the div as the wrapping component. If I now save it and come back, you can see nothing changed. But there is even a better way to wrap the components in this situation, and we have a component called fragment, which is provided by the React team, and we can wrap our component with that fragment component. So now our component is looking good. We do not have those empty tags, and we are exporting one component. So if I come back, you can see nothing's changed. And just like that, we have created our first React component. React automatically updates the UI when the code changes, which makes development super fast and efficient. So I can give you a demo of that as well. So if I do a window by window, we can come to over here and then right here. And now if I make any changes here and I just save it, you can see without refreshing the page or even without going to the browser, I can see those changes here live reloading. So that makes our development super fast and efficient. So in this video, we covered what React is, how to set up our development environment, and we even built our first simple React component. In the next video, we will dive deeper into React components and start building something more interactive. And finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next video.